What's up, nation? Happy Devil's Night. Welcome to VAR Nation. I'm your host, Rock VAR, here with Light and Bodie, live on the Nation, playing DC Universe Online. Tonight, one of the happiest nights of the year. It is basically like Christmas Eve. It's Halloween Eve, if you will. Tonight, the infamous Devil's Night. Lock up your children. Lock your gates. Turn your outside cameras on. Tonight, all chaos ensues. This is the night, ladies and gentlemen, that the dead officially walk among the living. This is the night where anything can happen. And anything will happen. And it will happen on VAR Nation. So thank you for tuning in. As we get into our Devil's Night celebrations, we have a couple of announcements to make in DC Universe Online. One announcement, really. I just say a couple because I wanted it to sound more important than it is. It actually is very important, quite possibly the most important announcement that has been made in DC Universe Online to date. And we'll get to that at the end of the show. Actually, we're going to get to it just in a second here. We're going to get right to it because it's so important. But first, we set up our stream. So we've got today and tomorrow only to get the seasonal content done. I'm going to do my best. I might be able to get at least one piece of the gear that I need. So I'm going to do my best to get that done tonight. And we're also going to stream tomorrow. So I didn't do the two for over the weekend like I was planning on doing because I thought I would go ahead and do Devil's Night and Halloween because that would be much cooler than streaming on a Sunday night. So that's what I'm doing. And we're getting things rolling here. I've got everything set up now. So while we're getting ready to go with the announcement, we'll go to East End and see what's going on out there. Basically, a lot of people that play DC Universe Online got a shotgun blast to the face if they went and looked at the forums today. I'm going to pull it up and read it to you. First, let's head on over to East End. So, I'm not going to include this link in the description. I'm just going to read it to you. Because it saddens me too much to copy and paste it. The title of the thread is, in fact, Change is Coming to DC Universe Online for PlayStation 3. And what's up, MX? Tom, thank you guys for joining the stream. Well, several things are new. Bad Productions. Yo, you were too late to be first, but you're still third, so that's cool. Third is still cool. We have some tragic news, actually, tonight in DC Universe Online, everybody. Tragedy has struck. And I'm being a little sarcastic, but at the same time, I'm not being sarcastic at all, because I'll tell you this as a precursor or as a prelude to me reading this announcement. The VAR household is going to be less one legendary sub moving forward in DC Universe Online, and I feel that I understand what they're doing and why they're doing it, but I feel that it's going to be counterproductive to the survival of the game, because I feel like a lot of people are not going to continue to sub after they hear this. Maybe they will. Maybe they will follow suit because this is the norm with gaming. But we will not be, because we cannot flip and afford the upgrade. So, that said, here's what's happening. First, we'll get to Tom's comment. Tom says, spooky on Halloween, having spooky sex with your girlfriend. Yeah, that's very scary, Tom. That is very scary. I feel like you shouldn't be scared of your girlfriend, though. There might be something wrong in that relationship. Or if you just mean that you both happen to be scared at the same time. It's not so much that you're scared of your girlfriend. I don't know. But yeah. That would be spooky. I don't know if that would be possible to do scared. I'm not sure. I guess you have no choice but to test it. So anyway, back to the announcement. So, on these forums today at 4:16 p.m. was when this was put on the forum. So that's 4 p.m. Central Time. Or not Central, sorry, Pacific Time. So that is 3 hours behind me. That would have been 7 p.m. my time. So right about the time I was getting off work, this was put on the forums by MEPS. Changes coming to DC Universe Online for PlayStation 3. Anybody want to take a wild guess what that means? It says, "We're writing today to inform you that after many years of supporting DC Universe Online on PlayStation 3, we will officially shut down PlayStation 3 support on January 31st, 2018. That means after the new year, you have exactly a month to play DC Universe Online on the PS3 before you lose support. I'm going to read the whole thing before I'm going to speculate what this actually means. So it says, in order to deliver the highest quality experience to our players, we will focus our resources on further optimizing the game for PlayStation 4. While there is still time to continue exploring DCUO on PS3, we want to give you advance notice so you can prepare for the future changes. Casper. Holy shit, Casper, you got your own account. Is that, in fact, the same Casper? It says all of your player information, subscriptions, DLC purchases, and game information transfer automatically to the PlayStation 4 when you log in with the same PSN account. If you have not yet upgraded to the PlayStation 4, please consider doing so now so that you can continue to enjoy the best DCUO experience without interruption. Dun dun dun. So what does that actually mean? So what I'm seeing here is really not a very good description of what's happening. I feel like it's the politically correct version of what they're trying to say without making too many people hysterical at one time. You cannot comment on this thread, so it's locked. So no one has... They're not allowing people to talk about it because I'm sure there'd be a lot of boos and hisses that would be being thrown in that way. But Casper says, no, I did not change my name. Oh, he just changed his name, or his mom did. Okay, well, that's cool, man. Tell your mom thanks, because that's a lot less confusing for me to see your actual name than it is to see her name a lot. So what they're saying here is that on January 31st, 2018, they will be stopping PlayStation 3 support. Now, when I hear the word support, I think about like the actual support team. I think like, okay, so after that date, if you still have problems with the game on PS3 and you call in to get help, there's not going to be any help for you. It is what it is at that point. If you can play it on the PS3, but if something screws up, you're on your own. That's where my mind goes. But at the same time, when they create new content, it's going to be optimized for the PS4, and that's an argument actually that's been going back to the date the PS4 launched, is that PS4 is capable of so much more than the PS3, and a lot of the problems that we have on the PlayStation servers is a result of them. And I use the word, I'm going to use this phrase, I don't mean it as in being dumb, I just mean it as they have to pretty much, right now they're watering down content so that it can be on the PlayStation 3 as well as the PlayStation 4. So essentially, the game would be much cooler for us had they dumped PS3 as soon as the PlayStation 4 came out, and they weren't trying to continue to make the content work on both consoles. I get that. I understand it. I understand that in the world of technology, every couple of years, upgrades come out, and you have to kind of roll with the punches. As far as, they can't keep, if this game was made on freaking Vista or, whatnot, or Windows 84, they can't continue making content that would work on Windows 84. You know what I mean? Like, they have to eventually take the next step. It just sucks because how many people play on PS3 right now? The majority of people I know that play this game, outside of the people on this stream, because I know we have a lot of PC gamers on here. We've got, PlayStation 4 in a lot of situations. But as far as like in my league, a lot of people are still on PS3.
No.
Oh. My wife's going to run the vacuum right next to my head right now, so I apologize for the noise that's going to be made.
If you could take a moment of silence.
Oh, a moment of silence, she says, for the Rice Krispies that got spilled or for the PlayStation 3? Okay, we're going to... She must turn on a vacuum right now in the middle of my speech, so we're going to take a moment of silence for the PS3. Hold, please. We're still having our moment. She's doing the most thorough vacuuming job she's ever done in her life during my stream. This is how marriage rolls, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, moment of silence over. So anyway, so what does this mean for us? Well, for us, it means, I guess it means we're going to save money because we cannot buy another PlayStation 4 at this point, at this juncture, and we definitely won't be able to by January 31st because Christmas time is Bodhi time now, and so we're not going to spend the $250 or $300 on a PlayStation 4 when we could spend it on our son's Christmas. So I guess we're just going to save that $34.99 every 3 months until I find someone, beat them down, and steal their PlayStation 4. So that's that, pretty much. And so I don't know, as far as helping membership is concerned, I don't know how eliminating a huge amount of your player base right after Christmas is going to do that. I think PSN card sales are going to drop dramatically during the holiday season, but we shall see. But, I understand they have gimped on for a long time on the PS3. The other comment that I would make is, as far as the advance notice is concerned, guys, October 31st, when you're talking about January 31st, is not advance notice for people to purchase a $250 or $300 piece of equipment. It might be when you're an adult. Not really when you're an adult. I was going to say when you're an adult and you have a solid job. I'm an adult and I have a solid job, and I need more than three months notice to come up with an expenditure like that, especially if you're going to be paying for a membership at the same time. So I hope there. Yeah, that's probably Shadows. Like there'll be a big spike in PS4 sales on Black Friday. Probably we'll probably see one hell of a sale
Ooh, that I
on
didn't think about
PS4,
that.
and that would be awesome if they can get. I don't want to say this because then I might get held to it. If they can get the price of a PS4 down to $150, 150, I might buy one. But as it stands right now, we've got, Bodie's first official. It's not his first official Christmas, but it's his first Christmas where he's, coherent and able to open presents and stuff like that. So he's going to get a shit ton of stuff. We need a new TV desperately. I can't continue on. I'm the kind of person, like, if I don't have perfect picture, it drives me insane. So that can't be happening anymore. I've got to somehow get a better TV. Now we've got to throw a PS4 into the mix. So that's just a huge pain in the ass for all involved. Thank you guys for ruining what would have been a wonderful Devil's Night. Now, I shouldn't have read that before the stream, because now I'm just going to be pissed the whole night. I'm going to try and forget about it. I'm going to act like this is a April Fool's prank in October. And it's not really happening. Or, and here's what should happen, and it can't happen, I understand, that, this goes back to the beginning of all gaming. Like, every time a new console comes out, we're like, oh, son of a bitch, my favorite game. You guys suck. I hate you. I'm never playing your stuff again. And then it's like, well, I bought the new console. It changed my life. It's totally awesome. And that's kind of how I was with the PS4. When I got it, I was like, wow, where have you been all my life?
That's the only,
I will marry you. And then now there's better things than that. I kind of want a PS4 Pro. I was thinking about, before this whole thing happened, if I could upgrade to a PS4 Pro and give her my PlayStation 4, that would work out pretty good. I would dig that. But I don't think I can afford it. But I am going to check some sales because, like Shadow said, I did not think about that. That's it, man. I'm going to be beating down grannies on Black Friday. I'm going to be running through the halls of the store with Lucille, being like, get out my way, bitches!
maybe Valor will have, I was going to say maybe he could get a PS.
Oh, you're going to do that again, are you? She continues to mooch off of her brother's upgrades. He gets an upgraded gaming console. She gets the old one. She's been doing that for years. That's how she got her PS3. Oh, well, I mean, hey, if you got it, you got it. That's what's awesome about having a tech guru brother, is like he's always got the latest thing. So he's always got hand-me-downs. So that's good for you. Maybe Lido will get hooked up. We'll see. I don't know. Something or another will happen. We don't go too long in this family without having the tech that we need. And that's because not only do we love technology, our parents do as well. And so when you've got parents that love technology just as much as you do, you tend to make things happen. On her side of the family, not on my side of the family. My side of the family, they probably still have a hard time figuring out what a cell phone is, because they're country people. But no, they have iPhones, like fairly new ones actually. But my wife's side of the family, those people love their technology, so it'll work out. But anyway, that is what's happening in the world of DC Universe Online. I want to get to your comments because I saw several comments while I was going on my rant there. Tom said PC is most reliable for any game. The only thing that stops PCs sometimes, you need to upgrade it constantly for new games. That is true. That is true. And you know what I found out yesterday, guys? PC gamers, you guys are cheaters. You guys cheat. You are cheaters. I'm going to say that again, Tom, so that you hear me real loud. Cheater. You know what's bullshit? This is just turned into an episode of That Grinds My Gears. You know what really grinds my gears? So I was playing DCUO yesterday, and I have my keyboard out in front of me, right? And I'm just kind of goofing around. I hit a key, and I just totally, it never dawned on me that I could actually DPS using my keyboard while I'm playing on PS4. So I'm sitting here, and I hit the 5 button, and it does one of my powers. You know, the numbers across the top. And so I'm like, oh, look at that. It's just like on PC. It's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe, I don't know. You motherfuckers can hit 2 powers at one time. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be, or if that's just what happened on my keyboard. But when I go like on the controller, when I go to clip 2 powers together, I will demonstrate. Watch this. When I go to clip 2 powers together, I have to hit them one at a time, right? You'll see if you look at the bottom of your screen, you're gonna see the right trigger box followed by right trigger triangle. That is what clipping looks like on the PS4 controller. Now, as soon as it resets, I'm going to show you what it looks like on the PC. Hopefully I don't eat my own words and it was just a glitch. You ready for this shit right here? Same time. Did you see that? That's bullshit. Now I don't know that it's really helpful in any way, outside of it looks cooler. But yeah, so I didn't know that happened. I don't know much about PC gaming, to be honest with you guys. So, Tom says, you know what, Var, cash me outside. How about that? And then we can talk about who's a cheater. I love you, buddy. Casper said, oh, you got to go to school. I'm sorry, man. Casper's got to go to school tomorrow. I will be streaming again tomorrow, actually. I'll try to make it a little bit earlier, buddy. I'm sorry it got so late. I took an extended nap. And then when I got up, I needed to have some adult beverages for my Devil's Night, so I had to run to the store real quick. And because Devil's Night is actually my favorite holiday, so. Shadow said, yep, Shadow already said there'd be a big sale. I know, MX, he said, you know what that means, Var? That means they better give me money back or I'll go to court. Good luck with that, buddy. Honestly, I would buy a PC. That stuff won't happen to PC ever like PS. That is true, but then there comes the problem of like, I guess I could try to get a less bulky PC. It's just like, I might move my PlayStation around the house 3 or 4 times a day just to get, I might want to be in this room with my family while I'm playing the game and hook it up to this TV. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with a PC I'll be kind of stuck. Unless I get one of those mobile desks, and then I can just kind of push it wherever I want to take it. But I've seen my brother's gaming PC. There's a whole hell of a lot to gaming PCs that I don't, and I'm afraid I won't understand. He has water in his computer. Did you know that? I guess you probably don't because I didn't tell you. His computer has water in it. It has a fucking water cooler in it. I would have no clue what to do with that. No clue. No clue at all. Store my beers in there? Maybe. But as far as, and he put the thing together himself. I would have no clue how to do that. Of course, I could probably hire him to do it. That'd be cool. Then I could be like his boss. But I wouldn't be a boss. I'd be like, thank you so much, man. This is changing my world, because it would be. Because if I had a gaming PC, oh God, I would spend all my time just standing around in the test server, just standing there, talking, watching people, testing. I can't really test, but ooh, most gaming PCs use water cooling now, Shadow says. That shit's intense. I would be afraid that I'd bump it wrong or something, and then I'd just drown my. I'm sure it can't. Maybe that can happen. I don't know. His also does some really cool shit. It's like there's lights in there. A gaming laptop would be cool. That's my son wanted to bring me this beer. Thank you, son. Yeah, I feel like a gaming laptop would be pretty cool. Someone would have to teach me what to buy or tell me what to buy, because like I've tried gaming on my current laptop, it just doesn't work. It's just all kinds of crazy lag. But anyway, enough about me. Enough about my problems. Give it 15 seconds and I'll think of some more problems that I can come up with. Let's do some seasonal content, ladies and germs. We have... Huh?
Laptop is more portable.
Portable, yes, portable. Like you can move it around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I could set it on my lap.
Yeah.
It's a laptop.
But you would still have to spend lots of money.
Well, yeah, it'd be more expensive, I'm guessing, than a basic laptop.
No, than a PS4.
Oh, than a PS4? Yeah, it might be. I don't know. But then I could hook it up to different monitors, too. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll probably be a console gamer the rest of my life. But at some point, I do have to learn PC. Because I want to be on that test server. That's my dream. My goal in life. New sub shout-outs. Alicia Smith, thank you for subbing. Right after our last stream, or during our last stream actually, Alicia Smith subbed. I ended the last stream by saying we hadn't gotten any new subs, and there we had gotten new subs, so thank you very much. That is awesome. And he sold me. I just like to continue saying that person subbed to us because that's a funny name. Tom says I was watching to build a gaming PC. It's not that costly, but to build a good gaming PC, 8GB graphic card costs $500. And it's a really good price. Yeah, I've seen that they are at least $500. And Tom, that's like an entire month's wages for you, man. How would you eat? Of course, you may not have to. If your PC is fun enough to play on, you might forget that you need to eat. I'm going on the gaming diet. I'm gonna live on my gaming. It's gonna feed me. Let's queue. Shall we? I don't know if I'm gonna end up, I gotta see how many loyalty points I have, or if we can buy I almost said Scooby Snacks. Spooky Bites. We need to get some damn Scooby Snacks up in this place. I will not be out Scoobied.
These hellish masked apparitions are an abomination. Return to the streets of Gotham.
That's the plan when you move to Ireland. Nice. Are you moving to, like, where are you moving in Ireland? Are you moving to Dublin?
This is Amanda Waller. You have been recruited for a classified task
I know he told me. I don't remember things.
Suicide Squad anti-demonic powers are complete. Inside, I will conjure several magic crystals that will release his hold on the stolen spells.
I did finish American Horror Story, The Hotel. I started the next season, which I'm not that into right now. Cork! Oh, that's right, you're moving to Cork.
So, Tickle, are you enjoying
Cork.
the party?
That's how they say it, I
That's
think.
right.
He's moving to
We'll teach the
Cork.
rude people of Gotham not to make fun of us on Halloween. I am not an emo pilgrim. I'm a witch boy.
You dare steal my power,
So I started
witch
going
boy?
back because, you know, there's a new
Do
Saw
you
movie
not
coming
know
out.
who you are dealing
Raven is a
with?
kindred spirit.
Or maybe it's already
Surely
come
she
out,
won't
I don't
mind
know.
lending her powers
So I
to
went
me.
back and I started watching the Saw movies from the beginning. I've only seen the first two, but I've decided it would be a good idea to rewatch them so that I could watch the rest of them and know what the hell was going on, because there's like fucking 8 of them now. I didn't know that. I mean, Jesus, in the second one the guy was gonna die. What the hell happened? So anyway, what I find is that those movies didn't hold up. They did not really stand the test of time. Like, they're not that scary anymore. I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, big deal. You know, that kind of shit happens on TV now. I remember seeing that movie the first time being like, oh my god, it looks so real. And then now I'm just like, yeah, whatever, man. That's all he did. All he had to do was chop off his own foot. That's bullshit. I told Lionel, I was like, we have movies about people sewing their faces to other people's butts now. Chopping off your foot's not a big deal. The cock people, the Cork people. I feel like it'll be. I know you have a. Well, I guess I know you have a girlfriend. You've said it before. I don't know if that's changed since the last time you said it or not. But I feel like Cork would be a pretty good place to pick up some ladies. Be like, hey, ladies, I'm new to Cork. You want a pork? No, I don't. He's in the other room.
I encouraged some folks with a magic wheel to give us a hand.
There was a, it's funny, there's a place where we used to live in West Virginia, and there might be more of them now, like other places. It may have just come to that area. I'm trying to think of the name of what the name of it was called. It was like, basically, you drink wine and you do art. And that's the whole premise of this place. Like, you go in, they open bottles of wine, and everybody paints and learns to paint. They have like an instructor that teaches people how to paint. And I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was like something like oh shit. It almost rhymed, but it was like something along the lines of uncork and paint or something like that. I don't know. I should look it up. I will as soon as we're not fighting. But I was like, you know what would be even better than that? Is if it was a barbecue place and they served wine and pork and it was called Uncork and Pork. I think that would be the most brilliant name for a restaurant ever. Uncork and Pork. Either a restaurant or a you know, place for the night ladies. One of those two things. What do you call those? A brothel? I was gonna just say whorehouse, but I'd clean it up a little bit and say brothel. Two balls and pork, Tom said. I want you to know, Tom, we did get flagged on the last stream for our language. And then they unflagged us, so I'm not sure what they decided, that it wasn't that bad. They listened to it and they were like, you know what, that's actually pretty funny. We're going to let that go. But I honestly don't care, because we're going to have fun. That's going to be the bottom line of it. Just consider this XM radio, as far as I'm concerned. At least at this time of night. Once Casper's officially off the stream, it's no holds barred. Because I feel like we don't want to get Casper in trouble. I don't want him going to school saying shit like uncork and pork. And his teacher's like, where'd you hear that? And he's like, Var. Rock Var said it.
And you will look up from that pit and see me again.
Now, if my son says something like that, and he goes to school, and the teacher's like, where did you hear that? I'm going to instruct him to say, none of your business, biatch. That's what he's going to say. His teacher's going to be his mom, because she wants to homeschool him. So I'm going to be like, you can say what you want. Tell her you're a winner, and winners win. I love Talladega Nights, if you haven't noticed that. I love those kids. We love the way he's talking to you, because he's a winner, and winners win. Oh, Cheesy Pete's. Tom's going to open a bar named Peace when Priest says going to peace, they'll come to the bar. That's cool. Uncork and Pork. Where did... Uncork and Pork could be in Cork. Ooh, if you had a whorehouse in Cork, I don't know what their rules are on that there, but it could be Cork and Pork. Cork and Park. How do they say pork over there? Park. 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 I'm getting the evil eyes. I'm getting those eyes that a husband knows the next thing is going to be a finnin'. She's going to do a drive-by finnin' on me. Uncork.
Don't type it in.
What? No, that's not what I'm doing. Uncork and Create. That's the name of it. That's the name of the actual place. Uncork and Create. That's not very funny.
And that doesn't rhyme.
And that doesn't rhyme. What the hell?
Yours rhymes.
Mine rhymes. Uncork and Pork. The Cork and Pork. Hell yeah, Tom. I love it. Connor Creed, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining the stream. We're thinking of names for our restaurant. It's going to be a wine/pork place called The Cork and Pork. Yeah. I'm also going to open a place called Buckets. And it's only going to be things that you can buy in a bucket. So we'll have like, and they'll be named Buckets O something. So Bucket O spaghetti, Bucket O chicken, Bucket O ribs, which is already a thing, but the wine and swine. Nice. I dig that too, man. Our town that we live in now is desperately in need of some restaurants. It's like this place died when we left. I think that literally happened. When I lived here before we moved to West Virginia, this town had a lot of shit happening. Hey, look, it's Lida. Almost.
I don't look like that.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. That's exactly what your tune looks like.
No, I don't.
Log in and prove me wrong. Are you actually going to? Holy shit. It's going to be a rare sighting. So anyway, we moved and we came back. They had built one of those nice detours around the town. So now the highway used to go through the center of town. You come back, we came back, and the highway now goes around the town, and basically this town has died. There's several restaurants still, but not like it used to be. I mean, you can't even get spaghetti in this town. What kind of town doesn't have a spaghetti joint, I ask you? This one doesn't have one. You cannot get spaghetti anywhere around here. I've tried. Even the flippin' pizza joints don't serve spaghetti. Now, what the hell is going on with that? We had a place in West Virginia, the bum docks of West Virginia, that was a spaghetti house. No spaghetti here. But we can go to Columbus, I guess, if we want to go to Mr. Sub or whatever. What is that? What was that called? Hero, Mr. Hero? What about Shits and Giggles? I like that one. Schnitz and Giggles. I really do want to... Someday I want to go to Oktoberfest, like the real one. Not the one that we buy here that's made by... who the hell makes that? Sam Adams. The Samuel Adams Brewing Company. Oh, the moon is out! I'm feeling very itchy. Arroo! Let's kill some ghosts. How many spooky bites do we have now? Let us see. Ooh, my marks of victory are maxed. We have 47, so 2 more spookies. 2 more spooky bites. Does anybody else like candied corn? Because I love candied corn. Everyone else that I know hates it. My wife just gagged when I said that. I love candy corn. If anyone doesn't want their candy corn, I'll take it. The only thing about it is when you get candy corn on Trick or Treat, it's always loose. So that's weird because you don't know. Somebody could have put it up their butt. You could be eating their butt candy. She says she knows I would. You've been to the real Oktoberfest, Tom? That's awesome, man. I'm envious of you. Have you ever seen the Trailer Park Boys where they go out of the park, it's called? They go to Europe and they go to Holland, I think. Is Holland where they wear the wood shoes? It's hilarious. I would like some wood shoes. But that's a topic for another day. Where in the hell am I? Oh, I went the wrong direction. I need to get my speed boots on. I got my boots on. I got my chaps. Dusty. Where? Okay, let's go. Is there any, I know Devil's Night is not something people celebrate anymore. I mean, they used to celebrate it by vandalizing, and that's not cool. You can't what? Oh, it's not... You just gotta hook the... Let's see how long it takes her to do this or not do it. You have to hook the HDMI cable up to the back of your PS3. I'm looking at him right now. She asked me if I could keep an eye on Bodhi. I have 2 eyes on him, actually. I got eyes on you, boy! It's the black cord that comes out of the TV. Is it gray? It's black. Yeah. It's the only cord, though, so... Holy shit. She's getting it done. Normally she'd just tell me that I could do it for her. There you go. Now you should be hooked up. It's the only one that will allow you to select it, dear. Man, I didn't get any of those. Gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. Is everybody done with the seasonal? The only sugar Tom consumes is in coffee. He doesn't even eat chocolate. Wow, man. Is it just preference? Or is it because you're like allergic to candy in some way? Shadow asked a very seriously good question. You have selected something on your PlayStation. I don't know. Shadow asked, if you log in, honey, does that mean that the stream time gets doubled? No, she said. Damn it. That was a valiant effort, buddy. Valiant effort. What is this? Oh, this toy is... So, the thing that happens when you have kids, people that don't have kids, people that do have kids probably already know this. You get woken up in the middle of the night with some of the creepiest ass shit happening. Like, because he has toys now that talk and play music. And, like, I will be asleep and I will hear some just, come play with me. And I'm like, what the shit is that? I think I was dreaming or something, so I lay there for a minute. And then it'll be like, I touched my tummy. Can you touch your tummy? And I'm like, what the shit is going on? Someone has broken into the house and they're trying to touch my tummy. This is creepy. Or they want me to touch their tummy. What's creepier? Freddy Krueger is coming around. He's like, I've moved on from kids. Now I want 37-year-old men to touch my tummy. Talking about who? Oh, Wilfred, yeah. Wilfred is the name of the dog. We're big Wilfred fans, so the first chance we got for our son to name something Wilfred, we took it. We also have a big, huge dinosaur. Its name is Azure. Azure because it's blue. Azure because that's its color. But I like to make it dance. It's about half as tall as me, and I'm 6'4", so it's a pretty fucking tall dinosaur, to be honest with you. Yesterday, he blindsided Bodhi. Or was that today? I don't know. Bodhi was walking, and Azure jumped out of nowhere. He's a good hider for a giant dinosaur. He jumped out of nowhere and blindsided him. Tackled him down. I'm in Gotham, East End. I will group you. I'll group you and dupe you. Tom says, no, I was really fat because of sugar. As a kid in elementary school in 8th grade, I weighed 130 kilograms.
You need to clear the area.
What the hell is that? Kilograms, 2 pounds. Oh, so that's 2 pounds. Okay, so pretty much double that then in pounds. And let's see, it says you were 170 centimeters tall. Man, you guys measure things really different than we do. So you quit eating sugar and started training, and now you're buffed with 80 kilograms. I gotta know how much a kilogram is to a pound. You're 160 pounds? That's cool. Wow, I am 276 pounds. I'm two of you almost. Probably more than two of you. But I'm tall. I'm tall and fat, so, you know, it works itself out. I feel. I would like to lose weight, but I like food way too much. And I hate exercise just enough. That's my real problem. It's not so much that I mean, I do love food. I don't eat a huge amount of food, but I do definitely hate exercise. So there's that. And I'll tell you how much I hate exercise. So we had at my office one time, a few years back when I still had to work in an office, they had one of those 5Ks for like some kind of special thing. You know, it was like do a 5K run or walk for, I don't know, I'm going to say diabetes. I don't know what it was. It might have been like breast cancer or something. So I found out how much that was to actually, you know, how many times around a city block that would be. And I convinced my boss to let me do a 5K run or walk in the game as opposed to go and do it in real life. So I literally went to Metropolis and did laps to support breast cancer before. Actually, and I think that should be a thing. Like, I kind of want to get that going. Like, if we did something like that, like a 5K or something in game for breast cancer, everyone, like, get somebody to get people to donate so much per time around the block that you do. Yeah, I'm outside. Catch me outside, woman. I'm gonna woof you. I'm gonna bite her. What are you wearing? Is it sexy? We do in-game foreplay. Hopefully I'm not in league chat right now saying all this stuff. I am not. That is good. Tom has 2 exercises that don't require running, and you can do this at your house. Only thing you need to ditch: sweet and pasta and bread. That's everything I eat. I don't care about sweets, to be honest with you. That's not a thing to me. But pasta and bread is like 95% of my diet. If I can't have chips and spaghetti, we got problems. But I'll hear you out. What is your... I want to know what the 2 exercises are. Because if I can do them in my house, you know, at least if I get sweaty, I can take a shower real quick. I hate sweating is the thing. It's not so much the not being able to breathe or being tired that's a problem for me. It's that I don't like being covered in sticky sweat. It's gross. It makes me feel disgusting. And then I take a shower, but I keep sweating. That's the thing. So, like, I get out of the shower, I'm still sweating. I'm the only person I know that can actually sweat in water. I've done it. I tried out for swim team one time. I was a freshman, I think, in high school. My sister was on the swim team. She convinced me to go and try out because I don't know, I think she just wanted to laugh at how bad I would be at it. And so I went and I tried out for swim team, and I made it like less than halfway through the practice, like the very warm up where you're just kind of swimming laps around the pool. And I actually keeled over in the pool. And now back then I was in shape. I played basketball. I was like 170 pounds. I was still 6'4", and running was what I did. All right, look at that. Look at them boots. Hey, baby. There's Lida. Hey, look. Why do you have? Oh, it's your belt. I thought it was a belly button ring. Those are some kick-ass boots. Are those boots that I got for you out of Iceberg Lounge? Those are quite awesome. I saw something like that at the store the other day, and I was like, damn, she'd like those. I would like those. Tom says, first one is like you don't know what it is officially called. It's when you are jumping and spread your arms and legs in the rhythm like scissors. Yeah, it's called jumping jacks. I think that's what you're talking about. We have that in America. We call it jumping jacks. I could do that. I could do some jumping jacks. I'll call them jumping toms, and that way, because do you like my fuzz? Hey baby, do you like them hairy? Ow! I've heard that ladies like it when you scream in their face. Actually, I'm screaming in your midsection right now, but I wasn't opening my mouth. That's how talented I am. I can scream without opening my mouth. Yeah, y'all. Yes, he says, the jumping jacks, the jumping toms. I can do that. What's the other one? Hey, look, if I just stand here, it'll just keep respawning. He says, Var, you have issues. Yes, I do have issues. The second one is like skipping from left to right leg, something like mountain climbing. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen people do that. And that's it, huh? That'll get me in shape? I can try that. Because I have lost the ability to run. Hopefully there's no bears listening right now. I wouldn't be able to run from them. I've decided that if I ever come in contact with a bear in the wild, I'm just going to attack it head on. It's going to be like Legends of the Fall and shit. Only I won't have a knife on me. And I'll just bear hug it. And be like, let's just hug it out, bro. And then I'll be bear poop. Be like that one guy that lived with the bears, and then eventually he lived in the bears. Daniel Goldman, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Connor Creed feels my pain. He's 350 plus, needs to do those exercises. Maybe we can do an exercise version of the stream, and Tom can motivate us. Remember, you guys remember that guy? Lida probably knows his name. With the big old hair. I think he might have been the painter's son. They had similar hair. Anyway, he did exercise videos back in the 80s. You probably have it collected and you haven't finished it. Mudeer. Well, maybe you're just fucked. You're on PS3. Maybe they decided to just go ahead and screw you in advance. You can do it. I was doing it with you not too long ago, and I don't think I completed it. It just, they don't show up for you very well. See, it's all having problems anyway. Now we know why their attitude was basically go screw yourself when we were trying to get logged in, though. You know, that wasn't their attitude. They were semi-helpful, but they didn't put a whole lot of time and effort into it. Probably because they knew it was coming. They're like, nah. Go buy a new console, people. Whoa, Daniel Goldman does boxing. Well, you're in shape. 30 seconds of plank. Is that a fish? Daniel Goldman. I gotta go back and... Oh, okay. Gotcha. Tom said he did 100 at each for 4 reps. For a rest of 30 seconds. Good God. For how many years did you have to do that, Tom? And you finished with 30 seconds of plank. The most boxing I've ever done is on the Wii, Connor says. That's true for me as well. I did a lot of Wii bowling when it first came out. I got some good exercise on my right arm. Lida actually developed, and this was when we were in more shape, actually, when we were doing this, but when we got the Wii, she threw her shoulder out of socket playing the bowling game on the Wii, and she muscled through it like a champion. We still played relentlessly. This was before we had a PS3 or 4, I think. We had Xbox back then. Exercise with your right arm. Yeah, I don't use the whole right arm, just the wrist. Just a flip of the wrist, my friend. That's all you need. Yeah, see, they're coming up for you, right? Yeah. Oh. See, if we had an all-night chicken place right now, I would get chicken. Shadow's probably not on the stream anymore, but if he does, I was going to ask him if they have, like, all-night chicken joints in New York City. They probably have all-night you'll get raped if you go out joints in New York City, though. So I don't know if it'd be worthwhile. I don't know. Chicken might be worth the rape. Especially if I'm really hungry. When we went to New York, we visited when we were young chaps. I think I was 22-ish. Lyda was younger than that. She got hit on the whole entire time we were there. It wasn't cool. We were up on the top of the Empire State Building and some dude was like, "I'll take your picture." I was like, "I'll bet you will, buddy. I'll shove your ass off the top of this little bitch." I didn't say that, though, because her dad was there. He would do it for me. I wouldn't have had to. But, at any rate, it was scary, to be honest with you, a little bit. We're not from that big of a place, and so it was fun, and we were thought eventually we'd like to move there. But at the same time, also, there's a lot of people there. It'd be kind, you could die there, and people wouldn't know for months. So they'd be like, he just went to the corner. Is that how they talk? That's Jersey. Yeah, he went to the corner and got shanked. I'm just running around this same city block. Tom says the thing is pasta and bread are like a glue based and it attaches to your body and creates fat. That's why they're not good to eat. Yeah, I know, man. Connor said, oh, he said, Shadow did reply. He said they have all night everything here, including rapes. He didn't say that. I said that. I keep on, I'm just I don't know if you guys have seen the new Dave Chappelle stand-ups that came out recently. Where the hell did you go? He's right there. Leave him alone. He's an adult now. He's over 1. He does what he wants. He was a baby till he's 1 year old. Now he has free range. In a minute, I'm sending him down to the corner to get me some chicken. Bode, I need chicken. But anyway, there's a joke in there where he's talking about, how many people in our society that have done good things, but now they're getting called out for, like, molesting people and shit. And he's like, yeah, but he saves more than he rapes. And it's not funny at all, but it is funny. I don't know. It just, something about it makes me laugh. So I keep on thinking that over and over again every time I say something like that. I'm like, yeah, saves more than he rapes. It's all right. I think he was talking about the pudding guy. I'm not sure. Dr. Huxtable. I don't know that he officially raped anybody, though. I think that would be slander. Stop talking about rape? My wife wants me to stop talking about rape. I think the more we talk about it, the more it brings it to the forefront of our issues. Can't hide things. The way we stop it is to talk about it more. Tom says Greece is actually a good form, is actually good from all the meat because it's energy fuel and exercise you can burn it pretty. I'm guessing you were going to say fast. Oh, you did say fast. That's why it's good. Doctors don't know shit about it. I stand by that statement. Doctors don't know shit. I've told my doctor that to his face. I've been like, you don't know shit, man. No, I don't say that. I love my doctor. He's not really my doctor anymore, but he was my doctor. He saved my life several times. Daniel Goldman will be right back. After these messages, you'll be right back. Well, you know what, buddy? I won't be right back. I'm sorry, because I just realized we have ended our time here on the stream. Bodie's telling me. He's shaking my chair. Yeah. He's like, it's time for me to watch some of Word Party. Oh, Jeezy Pete's. It's a show that he watches now on Netflix, where they learn new words every day, and when they do, they sing a song about having a word party. It's only mildly annoying the first 100 times that you hear it. After that, it is ridiculously annoying. But it's better than the alternative, because at least I'm getting by to this point without my son watching Barney. So I'm just going to count my lucky stars that that hasn't happened, or maybe won't happen.
Admit it, Bailey's cute.
I'm not admitting anything. I admit nothing. I admit nothing to you. But we will be back tomorrow, because we're going to we've done our Devil's Night stream. We're also going to be doing a Halloween stream. We're going to try and do it a little bit earlier, hopefully. But it's hard, because the only thing I want to do when I get off work is take a nap. It's like 10 hours of straight looking at a computer, and my eyes want to just explode. But I'll try to do it earlier, and it is a bath night too, so I got to work around that. But outside of that, we will see you guys tomorrow. I'll try to give you a heads up on the on Twitter when we're doing it. Be sure to give us a like on the stream if you can before you take off. The video will be up on YouTube in about an hour. Give it a share and a like there if you can. Please sub if you're not subbed, but I think everybody on the stream tonight is subbed. Thank you to Tom for joining the stream. Always good to have you. Connor Creed, Shadow Dragon, Daniel Goldman for joining. Casper was on here with his new name, which is actually Casper now, so we know who he is. MX was on here earlier. I don't know if he's still on the stream or not, but thank you for joining, buddy. It was nice having you. We had Bad Productions on the stream. Thank you, buddy, for joining. We will see you guys all hopefully tomorrow for our Halloween stream. For Light and Bodie, this is Rock Var saying, play on!